With the next generation Honda Passport set to arrive soon, now's the perfect time to step back and ask, what could be better? After exactly 3 years with my 2022 Passport EXL, I feel like I have a pretty clear picture of what works, what doesn't, and what I wish Honda had included. And this isn't just my take. I'll be factoring in some of the most common comments from my previous review, while also seeing how it measures up against its V6 Honda siblings. Let's dive in. In short, the Honda Passport is a 2-row SUV built for pragmatists, offering a generously sized, practical interior, straightforward design, and a long list of standard features. Whether you're headed on a ski trip, tackling a Costco run, or just commuting, it gets the job done. But while it's well-rounded and does a little bit of everything well, the Passport's trade-off is that it doesn't truly stand out in any one area, except for its brisk acceleration, hitting 60 miles per hour in just 5.9 seconds. For instance, while it delivers that quick acceleration and civilized on-road manners, it falls short of the Ford Bronco's off-road capability, the Mazda CX-70's premium looks, and the Hyundai Santa Fe's interior refinement. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Passport's interior. The materials inside are attractive, and the controls are well organized, but the overall design is starting to show its gray hair, especially the instrument cluster display. The climate control buttons are practical, but feel outdated compared to the intuitive knobs found in the same year Civic and CR-V. Another drawback is the rear climate controls, or lack thereof. In my EXL, rear passengers have to rely on the front controls for temperature and fan speed adjustments, which isn't ideal, especially with a picky passenger in the back. And then there's the leather. By 15,000 miles, the driver's seat had visible wrinkles. At first, I thought it was just my weight, but after seeing multiple Passports driven by much lighter owners with the same issue, it seems more like a material quality problem. Could I have taken better care of the leather myself? Sure. However, if you've had a similar experience, drop a comment below. My EXL is well equipped, heated and powered leather seats, a power tailgate, parking sensors, and a sunroof. But I wish Honda offered a more basic version with cloth seats for buyers who don't need leather or a sunroof and just want a lower entry price. The Ridgeline has a sport trim that serves that exact purpose, so why not the Passport? For context, my 2-wheel drive EXL had a sticker price of $39,500 in 2022. Fast forward to today, and the base all-wheel drive model now starts at $44,000, positioning it above some 3-row competitors. Speaking of the Ridgeline, it received a slight redesign alongside the 2024 Passport. However, unlike the pickup, the Passport didn't get an upgraded screen, a new instrument cluster, or wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It did, however, receive an improved center console with deeper storage and a better wireless charging pad, fixing an issue I previously complained about. In my EXL, the sideways charging pad often caused my phone to slip and disconnect randomly, even without a case. If you're enjoying this episode, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It's a quick tap for you, but a huge boost for the channel, helping us bring you more great content. At the top of the lineup, the new Black Edition packs a lot of features for its $50,000 price tag. But at that price, it's missing some key features: a panoramic sunroof, a branded audio system like Bose, a 360-degree camera, and the previously mentioned wireless smartphone connectivity. Meanwhile, the similarly priced Honda Pilot Touring and Trail Sport offer all of those, plus seating for up to 8, captain's chairs, or a removable center seat, and more. Yes, the Pilot reserves ventilated front seats and heated second-row seats only for the higher Elite trim. But when the Passport Black Edition costs nearly the same as a Pilot Touring, it really makes me think twice. For $50,000, you'd expect a bit broader repertoire, especially when you're comparing it to the offerings from Honda Pilot. What's your take? One common comment under my previous pilot video was the old school brake pedal instead of an electric parking brake. Personally, I don't mind it, but I do wish the Passport had a brake hold feature. It would make stop and go traffic much easier. Another puzzling omission, even the Black Edition lacks a height memory tailgate, which would be useful for shorter owners, those with low garage ceilings, or anyone dealing with overhanging trees in their driveways. The equivalent Pilot, Odyssey trims, and even a less expensive CR-V have it, so why not the Passport? Speaking of the tailgate, my least favorite part of the Passport is its taillights. It's like Honda took the Pilot's design, well, half of it. So while it sort of resembles its bigger sibling, it doesn't quite match, leaving it looking incomplete and, to me, a bit unsatisfying. But hey, design is subjective. You don't have to agree. And then there's the headlights. Since its redesign in 2022, Honda has removed LED high beams from the Passport. Agree or disagree, but the previous Touring and Elite trims had a headlight design that added more visual heft at the curb, whereas the current simpler design and yellow halogen bulb at this price point just scream cost cutting. Not to mention, the EXL doesn't even come with fog lights. On the road, the Passport is easy to drive and surprisingly agile for its size. It prioritizes comfort, with very good body control and well-balanced steering. However, the suspension is a weak spot. It feels too stiff over bumps and rough roads, making the ride less refined than it should be. That said, for highway cruising, it's smooth, comfortable, and inspires confidence. Surely, the current Passport might not be the most exciting SUV out there, but it's one of the most dependable. No car is perfect, and you can nitpick virtually anything to death. While I expect the next generation to bring plenty of updates, eventually shifting the Passport's image more toward an off-road weekend warrior it always wanted to be. I'll also very much miss this one. It's a practical, reliable, and well-balanced SUV that doesn't try too hard to be something it's not. There may be more off-road capable, luxurious, or fun-to-drive options out there, but few vehicles blend a little bit of everything as seamlessly as the current Passport. It's dependable, hassle-free to maintain, and delivers solid performance, comfort, and practicality, whether for daily errands or long road trips. You really can't go wrong with it. Do you own a Honda Passport? Share your experience in the comments. And if you want to see my full review, follow the link below.